Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Craggan Outdoors, home of the Highland Open. 2-round competition over a 9-hole course, so the groupings are going to be split into two for the first round this morning. So the first half of the players going out and playing their first 18 holes, and then we'll swap that round, and then a second round for everybody in the afternoon. We've had a bit of overnight rain, or certainly a lot of moisture on the course, which might challenge the players, but I'm happy to say I am joined by the newest voice of Scottish foot golf, Stuart Campbell. Morning, Stuart. Well, Stuart obviously doesn't want to say good morning to us, apparently, so a bit rude. So, the first hole, hole number 2 that we're going to show. Wow, is this tricky. So, you'll see Jack, Grigor, Lizzie, Razvan and Choyu on the tee. They've got to clear that area of water. They've got to clear this ditch. And then they need to find this fairway here. Now, as you can see on Stuart's feed, that's what the tee shot looks like when you stand from over there. Not fun. Not going to be straightforward.
That's deep in the account.
Yeah, that was not good. That was not good indeed. That's going to be. He might just, if he's got to play, he's just going to have to tap that out onto this golf tee. Sorry. If not, it could be back to the tee, Stuart.
Jack Grigor splashing. Jack's going for a swim.
That could be a while, that, Stuart, I think. Where's that ball going?
It's right in the thick stuff at the edge, so he's going to have to come back here with it, Carl.
And I think Razvan's potentially going to have to do the same thing.
He's clear, so his point of view will be in the water.
So Razvan's ball. I'm not. Well, I can see it. He's going to do well to come and get it. He's not going to play that. It is literally right in the middle of that.
That's it.
You've not got to play, mate. So what we'll do, Stuart, is I'll make my way up to the green.
Yeah, right, okay.
Give people a wee look at what this looks like. But what do we think the winning score is going to be today, Stuart? And who do you think is going to be the winner?
I think David Quigley will do very well today. I'm going to say, so if the conditions stay the same, there's not a lot of wind here today compared to last year. I think there's potentially a 12 under. So I think I'm going to go with that.
I don't think 12 under's going to be too far away, I don't think. I'm going to go for Joe McCourt for a defence of the title.
Not a bad shout. He had a good night last night, so.
Oh, he did. Well, quite a few of them had a good night last night, Stuart. Kept some of us awake for much longer than we planned.
Morning, Claire. Hope you're well.
So I'm just walking up to this green area.
Sorry, Callum. Jack's just trying to get his ball out the water here.
Might need to get the swimming trunks down.
If you do clear this water, you've still got a good 10 yards of stuff to get through before you find the golf tee box, which you should get a run off and straight into the fairway. If you can manage to find that route. That is a very tricky starting hole.
Very. It's probably worth saying as well, the tee position is particularly challenging for a right-footed player as well.
100%.
No left foot, you're either really, if you're big enough, trying to clear those trees, or if you'll fancy it outside of the foot.
Yeah, I mean, the tee box is the position of the tee like the cup in the last year as well. If you look across to where Jack's just running just there, that's where the box was last year. Just now on the right side of that bench, so it's even harder to whip it round. So Jack's is going to have his third shot back to the tee. Just has to get it over here now. So want to rack up a score from the start. So he goes right footed, that's fine. That's going to find the left side of the rough. Just overhit it. So he's just in the trees on the left now.
I think he was always going to overhit that shot after going in the water, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. So Lizzie's up next from the ladies' tee. Good start by Lizzie.
And is Razvan, what's Razvan's decision?
He's somewhere in here, can't actually see him.
I'll be amazed if he's got a play out there, Stuart, from what I looked at.
Right, okay, he's kicked it. He's through here. I don't know if he's made it out. Yeah, he's made it out. He can get in there and get that. His ball's just hidden in the trees there.
So whilst he's doing that, just goes to show you, I mean, even if you hit a perfect tee shot, it's tough to get the ball close to this hole in the second shot. You're going over two elevations. That's the golf green. Then we come above the golf green, and then it feeds really sharp left to right towards that hole. Actually, if you can get beyond the hole and give yourself your par putt, even from the edge of that rough, it's not the worst play. And as we found out yesterday in practice, that putt looks like it turns a lot, and it's completely dead straight, Stuart.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Worth mentioning it out of bounds on the right-hand side as well if you find the wrong side of that golf green.
So that's where the out-of-bounds stakes stop. So if you get beyond that point, it's okay. But if you're short of that, it's pretty tight, this hole. It's I think it's one of the most challenging holes in Scottish foot golf, to be honest.
Yeah, it's very, very tricky. As you see Razvan not making it up the golf green and just rolling back now. That's his fourth he's had. Don't know where Jack is. Oh, Jack forgot something on the tee box.
Has Jack's ball come out of that rough?
He's already kicked it out.
Oh wow! Right. Jeez. So
he's
this
in the
is
middle of the fairway now.
So this is shot number 5 for Jack. Par 4 this. Some big scores already.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's gone for it as well, Stuart.
Yeah, that's going to get up on the golf green. Good shot.
Very good from Jack. This might come all the way back down, this. The water's maybe just going to hold it. It's going to hold it. It has. Enough moisture in that area. That's a good shot from Liddy. Very good shot.
Yeah, Claire, I think that first tee shot on hole 2 would definitely suit you. A lot of players are going to struggle on it, to be fair.
I mean, I don't just think it's this hole. Claire would love this course. I think just about every tee position feels like it's left-footed, or it does to me. Has that got enough legs? Oh, not sure how that sat there, Stuart.
Yeah, it's right on the edge of falling back down that.
So it will probably be Lizzie to play first. Just got to get it up this slope. This is going to be fast once it comes down off this slope. You need to start this quite far left, this one, Stuart.
Yeah, it's going to speed right towards the out of bounds. Should be all right, though.
No, it's beyond the last marker. Can't be out of bounds. But she's got that for her par. She's played the hole really well.
That digger starts at left, it's turning right, short.
No short. Oh, good putt. good. What did he take there, Stuart? That 5 or 6?
Well, he was 4 from the middle of the fairway, 5 to the 6, I think.
Go on. Well, what a pass start from Lizzie. Big stuff.
So we've got another group coming through on hole 2, John Jury, David McDonald Senior with a broken toe.
He's going to do well to clear that area with a broken toe, Stuart.
He's out. I can see 2 balls. I don't know whether the first one out. Only first was the junior. Yeah, third player here is a junior. So we've got David McDonald Senior's ball on the left side of the fairway. John Jury just in front of the tee box on the right side. So everybody's across.
Sensible.
Yeah. I think that's...
it's a bit short, actually.
Ian Boyd, is that your name? Yes, your player. One of your players, Alan?
My sight's not that good, Stuart.
So David McDonald Senior from round the trees here, he's out.
Oh, this could be out of bounds.
There's not a stake back there.
Ooh,
Stake,
I tell you,
trees.
He's behind the tree.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. John Jury passed up the fairway. Sensible.
That's the sensible play from back there. It's 100% take your part, run away this hole.
Oh, yeah, 100%. But most of the holes here are toughest. There's a couple of holes here that can definitely punish you, but it's a very fun course to play if you just be a little bit more sensible.
Yeah, it's one of those courses where there's probably 3 or 4 holes like this where just do whatever you need to do to make your par, and then there's some other holes where you can be a lot more aggressive and start taking shots off the course. Easier said than done, but
a good shot from David.
But it's our second year back here. We were here last year and we had, I think we had round about 60 players last year, and I think we've hit the same numbers again, which obviously is a pretty big travel for the most of us up north. So again, stronger numbers and probably the best participated competition in the UK this weekend. Now this shot, you're better off over hitting it than under hitting it. Don't know if he's hit it.
Up one level, I think it's going to sit in the golf green, Callum.
No, it's got up the slope and then it's coming all the way back. It could come off the golf green if it doesn't stop quickly. It stops. It stops just about. So
the angle John Jury got here is quite difficult. It's only going to go to the right side.
Yeah, it's got a big swing on it. If he gets it onto the set, it's up to this top tier, it's going to swing big time. That's got better pace, just the line. Catches the rough. That'll slow it down. Do you know what, Stuart? It's not bad, that. That is exactly what I said earlier on.
Back of that hole. Yeah, the back of the hole's not a bad place to be.
It's going to be just a little bit in the heavier rough, but as we said yesterday, it looks like there's loads of turn in that, and we just couldn't believe it when we were practicing this yesterday, how straight this putt is.
Yeah, don't give the game away for everybody, Callum. Callum, I'm going to go and follow this just through. Matt Morgan, Neil Shave and Barry Wallace walking onto the 7th hole.
Cool. I think what we'll do is we'll watch this group play out and then we'll go and come round and join you. This 4 par starts it wide enough, just too much pace on it. It'll settle in the rough, so it's going to be David McDonald Senior to play first, and I think if you had this as your par shot every time, you wouldn't be too upset.
Oh, Neil's not made it across the rough yet.
There we go. So, exactly what I said about that putt, Stuart, has it stayed completely straight.
So Matt Morgan's cleared it up on 7. Longest par 5. Huge dog leg to the left. Barry Wallace left footed. Great shot from Barry, right in the middle of the fairway.
Ooh, unlucky, same putt. It's amazing. It looks like it's got such a right to left turn on it, that putt, and it stays dead straight.
Morning, Sean. Boys up last week for Scottish. Enjoy yourself.
Five. You were both a 5. You know. You're 4, were you?
It was done randomly.
It's a good 4. Didn't realise that was your birdie putt. Well, you've done very well. You must have nailed your tee shot.
Matt Morgan towards the golf green. Great shot that.
That's 5, yeah. Is it? Yeah. I was going to say, if you were there for your birdie shot, I was like, what the hell? Especially when it's on camera. Definitely get it right. So, Stuart, I am making my way round to you.
When you done, buddy? And Neil's in the rough on the left hand side. We get a bit of work on this.
It's maybe just worth letting the viewers know, Stuart, that Neil and I have a little bit of a bet on about this hole.
All right, okay.
So,
tell us about it.
I have said, out of the 4 occasions I'll play this hole, I will eagle it once, or at least once, and there's a £30 prize for that between me and Neil.
It's easy money for Neil. Very easy money.
Yeah.
So we're talking about elevated golf green here with a bump at the back. I might need to attack that. And then our foot golf flag is 2 levels above the golf green. So it's up and down like a yo-yo here. We'll head up to the green, Cal. So you can see that wall that protects the golf green there. And then we're down and then up the slope at the back. The Barry Wallace up first.
Oh, I heard the grimace.
Up, he's not made it up, so that's going to come back down toward the tree. That's the danger. So it's like 3 different levels of elevation to try and get up toward the green. A little bit dried out up here. Couldn't wear her.
He's giving it some. It's very left. It's a good shot, that. Right. Very good. That's
I'm wondering if these two have a little side game going on here.
We have very giddy Matt Morgan looking over this putt. He obviously knows there's £30 on this if he sinks it.
Matt Morgan up the hill.
He's going.
Long.
Wow, it's quick.
He likes putting from those areas.
He's world class from those bushes.
Barry's at the approach here. Just made out, it's not made it. A few people are going to find that today, I think.
And it's a lot more moisture on the ground as there was in comparison to practice yesterday as well, Stuart. So I think it's people that have thought they judged the pace is now completely different. It's a better hit. Good shot, that.
I'm not sure who's first here. I think it'll be Neil.
I think it will be Neil first, I think.
Matt's looking at him. Matt's going.
It's not got the legs, has it?
No. The wet coming through that fixture. Great shot.
Birdie time for Neil Shave.
Oh, not a point of the camera there.
He should be disappointed though because he knows he can make a goal.
Right, I think we'll fall the whole 8 kilometres from one of the hardest holes in the course. Have we looked at?
Be interesting to see what this hole's going to do because the tee shot in practice yesterday, I actually thought it was a hell of a lot easier than it was last year because it was just a lot faster on the ground. You could pass the ball straight through, but again, we've had quite a bit of rain, so I think the players off in the morning group is probably likely to have a bit of a disadvantage on this hole. Because it'll just be interesting to see. We'll see. It's going to probably need to be a pretty big side foot at the moment.
Yeah, it's fraught with danger, this hole. We've got water, as you can see on my camera, on the left-hand side of the tee. A very, very narrow channel. It's not the longest par 3, but the hole is hidden behind that grass bunker. So you need to try and get beyond that or left of it to give you a look at the hole. So it's definitely tricky to get ahead. Making the run, Callum.
This looks so narrow on this camera.
It does. Neil left.
Gone lefty.
Oh, missed the tree there, lucky bounce. Starting to semi
It's safe.
on the left.
Matt Morgan's gone left footed too.
Oh, that's a trick to right. Oh. Gonna hit the tree, Callum.
Oh, wow.
Shows how it's done, Barry.
That's a good shot.
Oh!
Oh, God!
Neil Shave says commentators cursing. He might be right.
I think that might have bounced in the water.
He actually hit the best connection out of all 3 players there.
Literally on the water's edge. Let me get up. Off the goal
2
post
metres
there.
from there.
Yeah,
I mean, it's worth noting actually on this whole, Stuart, there's actually no red stakes, but there is red paint on the ground.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, all players are aware. So this is the green area. You can see your hole on the left-hand side with that grass bunker in front of it.
Oh, this is really novel. This is a great shot from Barry.
What
a shot this is. Go on. Oh, great effort. Terrific.
So you can get near the hole,
Give you a look at how tough this is for Matt Morgan.
That's a good angle. Oh.
I mean, he's going to have to be really careful to get his foot around that, and in the hole, you can't even see it on the camera, but this is all about just getting it out, I think. Very well done.
That looks so dangerous on camera.
It didn't look particularly fun. He's done very well just to avoid the tree with his foot there. Giving himself an outside chance at par, and as we all have become accustomed, Matt Morgan, there is nobody better in this country at scrambling. Sensible play, just that needs to sit down a little bit, but
Fine that.
that's all you need to do. It's another one of these holes, Stuart, that we talked about earlier on, where it's par and run.
Yeah, 100%. Matt's got a bit of work to do here. Good line.
Weight's perfect on that.
Good
Great effort.
There'll be a good few bogeys in this hole for the day.
Got Sir Barry Wallace for his bogey, but a good bogey from where he was.
Double for Barry. We'll get them back though. I think they'll opportunity there.
Side door, but it's in. Good par from Neil from there. So he's played those two holes perfectly, I would say.
Yeah, 100%. Right, Carl, I'm going to head up now. You want to go to the water?
Yeah, so we're going to go to hole number 9. Wait until you see this for a tee shot. This is the second of the risk and reward holes as well. What was that?
I said at the exact same time, this is our second risk and reward hole.
I need to turn you up, I think.
A little bit of a climb to walk up the hill. He's presented with this gap here.
So then, from up there, so I'll just give you an idea of where Stuart is. He's up there, he's going to give us a wave. There he is. So that's the tee box up there. Par 3 beyond the unforgettable pink outfit of Fraser Weir. The flag's way beyond this. You need to clear this water hazard to avoid being anywhere near here.
He was left footed it right round the trees. Great shot. Great shot from Matt. Brilliant line that.
No.
Oh,
it's out.
Barry's
It's out.
I think it's out.
I mean, it's in the deep.
Yeah, you can tap it out from there, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely in the deep spinach.
Very hard hole for a right-footed player, that, with that water being in their line.
I've just said he's finding these balls in the deep spinach, and Fraser just whispered in my ear, Popeye would be happy with that shot. I think we've got a new contender for Voice of Scottish Foot Golf already. So here's the 3 balls. So Barry's already played 2, but these, for me, those are as good a tee shots as you'll see when it's still got this kind of wetness on the ground. And this is probably the part of the course, Stuart, where the wind is probably at its strongest. This is the most open area of the course for me. So it's a really challenging tee shot when it's wet and when it's windy.
You've got first.
So Neil Shave. This is another tee to par and run, par 3. This is fast. It's incredible how fast this green is. I mean, he definitely overhit it, but it just kept running and running and running and running. Is he wanting this marked, is he? Can see. So fast, this area.
Line's much better than that wee bit there.
I don't know if this has got the legs.
He's not hit that.
That ball of Matt Morgan's does some funny things on slopes. I've never seen anything like it. Starts it towards the hole. Does it turn? Does it turn? Does it turn? It held its line forever, that did. So, he nearly made a good bogey, good par there, but he'll take his bogey. This looks like a better putt. Terrific par. Great shot. Was not an easy putt, that. Good par for Barry Wall. I saw it was a bogey. Yeah, it was bogey at the rough, wasn't it? So, unfortunate. Those guys will go up the hill, so you might want to go and have a look at the first, because I'll stay down here and watch the putts if you want. Sometimes not.
Right, I'll walk up the hill, Callum. Get my steps in.
So we see Alan Stewart towards the hole. What a putt this is! What a putt from Alan Stewart! He loves the camera. I'm going to go at him saying, look at the swagger on him off that putt. It was brilliant. Terrific from there. Was that birdie? I'm assuming this is birdie for Quigley. Easy peasy for David Quigley. 2-ball, you two. As the heavens start to open, I fear.
Yeah, it's changing the weather, taking a turn.
This is not good news for our round this, Stuart.
Yeah, well, hopefully it changes.
But what about this par 4, Stuart? I think it's probably the feature hole in the course because of the tee area, right?
Yeah, and it's not the hardest, but you just need to get your ball in a good position. And I think it usually gives maybe a couple of people who are down at that water, which we cross for the 9th hole. That's probably in your line of it.
Yeah, I mean that is very conceivable where Fraser is standing, that ball can go in that water. I think we saw 2 or 3 players actually end up there in practice yesterday. Yeah. I wasn't too far away from it, and to be honest with you, I felt like I had a really good tee shot, and it was still not that far away from there.
we might find the wind is pushed a little bit to the right from up here, so those trees might come into play a little bit. Matt Morgan passes it down a fair way. That's perfect, that. So there's a golf green just for his ball heading.
That was super safe from Matt. I don't know if
Oh,
that comes off that golf green, to be honest with you, will it?
I don't think it needs anything else. Just a pass down.
Whoa, just about. I think you do need to hit it a wee bit harder than that, personally. I had a chance of sticking on that golf green.
Neil Shave's just a bit tee off. Oh, it's going a bit further left. Might nestle on the trees on the left. Yeah, it's sticking.
That's a mistake from Neil. Uncharacteristic.
Yeah, as soon as it left his foot, Callum, he said, I could hear him saying.
Barry Wallace is going to show us how it's done.
He's using his right foot.
Oh, he's done the same. He's gone even further.
He used his right foot there. What would have hammered that way left.
I don't quite understand that decision, to be honest with you. He's got a good left foot on him, and I don't really think this is one of the holes in the course, despite the jokes I've made about every tee shot being left-footed. It's one of the holes where I feel the tee shot's pretty neutral.
Yeah, I think you can get. I played it left in practice yesterday just to see how it would react, but not too bad. But it has started left right away, so it's not. It's held its line. It's just not curved.
So once you get down from those trees, obviously, you get past that golf green where Matt's ball has gone. It still continues to funnel downhill. It flattens out, and then you've got another slight slope, which then turns in towards the hole. So if you have got your ball running over the area that I am looking at right now, you have a chance of an eagle, as we saw Alan Stewart sink a wonderful putt from there a minute ago.
Barry Wallace is coming through the trees. Quite tight there. If you get it on the dance floor and let it start rolling.
It's a good shot. This is excellent, by the way. I mean, it's slowed down pretty quick on this stuff, though. So yeah, moisture's definitely playing. It's probably a much bigger hit than you think. I don't think overhitting it's not a bad play.
Yeah. Good shot from Neil. To the left.
That's fine though. That then it's going to give him an uphill putt for his birdie.
Yeah, perfect.
And it's just going to nestle just in the rough past the hole. I'd expect Neil Shave to make that 9 times out of 10. He's so good round the greens. As he showed in his golf yesterday, where a wee 9-hole golf competition, and his putting game was pretty strong.
Broke my heart.
So we showed you what I think the line is into the hole. If you want to make eagle, will Matt take that line, or will he just look to go beyond the flag, tapping his birdie?
Looking at the right side, Carl.
Oh, he's gone there.
Shallow.
For me, that's not the line.
Oh.
It stayed straight for a long time, that putt.
Didn't it? Up the hill a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably got two. That's just suggests to me there's two different lines to play that shot. Because that'd come much higher up this slope.
He was looking right, but it left his foot pretty straight. I think Barry's going to go close here to get it over that little dry patch and let it feed down nice and slow.
This is pacey.
Pass.
Chance.
Oh.
A couple inches left. Good effort. Starts it towards the flag, and he's found the hole. I said 9 times out of 10 he'll make birdie from there.
Good shout.
Solid. No commentators curse on Neil Shave. Good putt that. Matt Morgan makes birdie. Got to be birdie in this hole, I think, if you want a chance to win. Barry Wallace, good putt as well. So all 3 players.
Callum with Theo Stewart and Mickey Early coming through with Dan Main. Good dip.
Yeah, it's worth. We're just talking about. Seems to be a bit of delay between this group and Mick's group. I don't know. They've obviously had a real struggle on one of the holes because they're 2 holes behind this group.
Good shot from Mick. Oh, just misses right left edge.
Who's the 3rd player in this group then, Stuart? Is it Dan Means I can see in the distance?
It is, mate. Yeah, it is. He's in the grass bunker on the left.
So I'm assuming that is for par.
Yeah. Perfect shot anyway.
It was a good effort.
Scottish Open winner, Mickey Early.
Good putt from Gio.
Callum, I'm going to head across the water here and get Matt and Neil teeing off.
I think I'll stand behind and just give you an idea of how horrible a tee shot this could be. Really challenging. And then we'll go back and we'll catch these guys playing the 9th.
Yeah. Well, Matt Morgan up first.
Yeah, good birdie on the last hole from
that. With the foot, or is he going to go left-footed?
He's going left-footed. By the way, he's already shaping his body.
He's over. Good shot.
That's a very good shot.
Good. Solid, nice, Callum.
You've hit on this hole in 2 days.
That is fantastic. So as Neil goes to place his ball, we'll just show you what this looks like. That is what you're faced with. No left foot, no likey.
There's a new catchphrase. Oh, he took it.
I think that's worked out okay, Stuart.
Oh, no, it's not. His ball's sitting about 5 foot up above the grass.
Oh, it's elevated.
Well, it's practically in the sky, Callum.
Wow.
Can you see his ball yet?
Oh dear. I mean, if you're allowed to head the ball, that might be the play.
For one of our mini games yesterday.
Oh, head putting, if you've not done it, head putting should be allowed. What great fun that was yesterday.
I don't know if the wind is going to do Neil a little favour here and try and ball on the ground. But Barry, you're back.
Another player just here on hole 8 in big trouble as well. Sam is in the foliage of the tee. So Sam McCourt made the Scotland squad, junior man in the Scotland squad. He's going to have that in the distance for his putt.
Barry just tapped his ball out, very good. Neil just to take him very good place his ball.
Tell you what, Brian McMahon in the distance there's put a very good shot out of that area. And Liam Kerr is behind a tree, but probably can get the outside of the foot round this ball. He's actually hit a pretty good looking tee shot to me. Oh, he's going to want that back. Not the best shot. So, what was the decision in the end then, Stuart, over there?
Neil's just dropping at the left-hand side from where his ball entered. Still, he's going to have to hit the second shot left-handed, I think.
Oh, Sam has rammed this. Wow. That was aggressive. So I'm assuming that he's just taken 2 metres from where the ball had finished in that tree, Stuart.
Yeah, it was literally at the edge of the trees, so he had to whip it round still with his left foot. And he's on the right-hand side of the fairway, half that now.
So, Liam Kerr for his par from the rough. And he's left it short, I think.
The lead situation here as well.
Bogey for Liam, and bogey seems to be a good score at the moment on this. As the heavens start.
Oh, the heavens open. Where the hell is that came from?
Oh, what a putt!
With the hands in the pocket as well.
Hands in the pocket. Looked to be in a perilous position. And look, the happiest man you've ever seen hit a bogey in your life.
It's a class bogey.
It's a great bogey.
We're well and truly in a Scottish summer now, Callum.
Oh. Yeah, it's pretty wet.
Hole number 6 is pretty nasty.
It's always nasty, hole number 6, mate, unfortunately. But it is, yeah. I'm not so sure the decision for you and I to film is going to be a wise one. We could be pretty wet by the time we tee off, Stuart. Oh, yoy.
Callum, do you want to head up to hole 6? Under the tree?
Yeah, let's go. Let's make our way up to hole 6 then. We've seen those guys, Sam McCourt, nail an absolute worldie for bogey. It's not often I think you use the word worldie and bogey in the same sentence.
Unless you're playing.
Touché.
Aunt Brolia. That's the Scottish wearer, I remember. Yeah, I think we've been very fortunate for the last month.
Yeah, to be fair, I mean, we could have probably done with a bit of... Oh, is that going out of bounds?
Yeah, he took it out of bounds.
Has it got beyond the last stake, though, is the question?
No, it went between the 2 last stakes. I don't think it's made it out the last one.
I don't think it matters if it went between them, though. It's where the ball finishes.
No, I think that if it rolled up and went through, I think it went right.
Yeah, that was the quickest little shower. Neil, aggressive up that hill.
Yeah, and the path at the back, Callum.
So Matt's giving the ball back, so I'd assume that ball hadn't got past that last stake.
Yeah. Might come back.
This could come all the way down the hill, Stuart.
Yeah, I think so.
Got a ball, sit down. That's coming down.
Windy there. That's unfortunate.
Very unlucky. To be fair, I think where this ball's finishing, you would rather it finished here than on the top of where it was, because that'd have been horrible from there.
Yeah, true.
Better shot. Much, much better. Just needs to forget about it now and move on. It's a shame because he has been playing very well recently, is Barry. So, let's have a look at what Matt Morgan's got. I think this is Matt Morgan. This is going to be Matt's third shot, I'd assume, this.
Yep.
Yep, so up that slope. Weight's good on this. Weight's very good on this. Ooh, I think that's just gone off the edge of the hole, that. Good effort from Matt Morgan.
2 metres, 3 metres.
And the sun's now out, Stuart.
Yeah, it doesn't know what it wants to do. I think it's going to be like this all day. Little scattered showers. Pretty straight, Callum.
We know what this does. Didn't expect him to leave it short.
Yeah, he was coming through some pretty thick wet grass at the back there.
Well done, Barry Wallace.
Right, Callum, let's head up the path.
We're going to go to hole 6, I think. Is that the way to hole 6, Stuart?
Okay, no, it definitely isn't me.
I was thinking, I don't know where you're going. Stuart was going to take us on, I think, he's obviously got a wannabe Bear Grylls show that he's wanting to put us through by going the route he was going.
Call it the scenic route, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Because we're doing the same hole at the same time.
Alright. Glad you haven't going it.
Not good, though. So hole 6.
Connor Wilson and Donny McKenzie. Yeah.
Oh, that could be an interesting group, that one, Stuart.
Donny's ball's on the green for his second.
Oh, that's fast. This could be all the way down this hill.
Not sure whose ball that is.
Oh my goodness me.
One of the hardest balls. You see the
There's
elevation.
overhitting it. And then there's... Wow.
So, first shot to the top of the hill. If you're lucky enough, you can get down into the bolt.
In the rough down the bottom. Still well to get his ball to sit there.
Good shot.
This is very good. That's a good shot, that corner. And that will still come towards the hole. Very good. Was that his second shot, Stuart, or third shot?
High score. Yes, I think it's his second.
He's got that for his par. I think par is a good score in this hole.
Oh, right. Okay.
He'd rack up a massive score. Watch your back. Watch your back. This is tough for Bobby. Got to miss that tree. Whoa, this has got a chance, Stuart, if this gets out of there. Come on, ball.
Try it.
Oh my goodness me.
Don't fancy
Wow.
that,
That's a terrific shot from there. That's very unlucky. Now, but we will get a look at what is going to be the fastest putt all day. Donny. This I
That's it,
assume
right.
for birdie.
If we get a chance off the hill at the back.
Just going to miss. It's just going to miss. Great shot.
Yeah.
Terrific weight from Donny. When he'll probably just go and tap that in for his par, I would assume. For his bogey. 5.
You
Take
can't
a
really
drop.
see the elevation on this green, but it's absolutely massive.
Well done. So, sinks this. We shot the day so far, I think. Huge turn on this. Oh, I mean, that was the most casual. Just step up, tap it in, easy peasy. How's your money? Is that a par? No. Right, okay.
I would have spent at least 5 minutes lining that putt up.
Good aggressive putt from Connor Wilson, who takes his par, so well done, Connor. But I must admit, I'd have been looking over that putt for about 5 minutes, Stuart. I mean, I can't believe how...
What, mine?
No, this here, I mean, I just can't believe he's just stepped up. Didn't even look at it, just puts it in the hole. Foot golf's that easy, lads. And lasses.
So it's worth mentioning, Callum, obviously last year there was some massive scores on this hole. If you can see the elevation to get to where Callum is at the moment. It's huge. If you didn't get up there, the ball was rolling back into the trees. Some very high scores here last year.
And I think if you turn your camera back round to me, it will just show you how high the elevation is. I mean, I've never felt so tall.
First time for everything.
But it seems to be, well, it looks like we might end up making our way to this Risks and Reward hole, because there seems to be a bit of a gap behind this group.
Yeah, no, they're literally just finishing up on hole 5 now, and it's Tom McMahon. Peter Campbell, and that's Doc, isn't it? And Doc.
So what's the play on the tee shot then? Last year the wind was howling behind you. You could get it really far off the tee last year. I mean, you could actually get it into that bowl that you just showed.
Yeah, last year you were just getting on the left-hand side, just over here. This year there's no wind.
No, I think even getting it to your feet where you are is a good shot, albeit you want to be left, not right. This is a good shot. This is going to end up in a good spot, this.
It might roll back a bit.
Wow. That's got a big shot from there, Stuart.
Massive.
Massive.
Basically, you are his line from there.
Yeah, the safe place to come over the least part of the slope and just whack it.
Yeah.
Absolutely whack it this way.
Alan Doherty going left with it. Oh,
that was
Tiger
an
line.
aggressive line, that, wasn't it?
Tiger line, yeah. Rolling back.
Oh dear.
That's why I'm surprised that Thomas's ball stopped where it did.
It's caught the rough though, I think, is it? Thomas's ball?
No,
it's caught a different cut on that fairway.
Yeah. Peter Campbell.
Good strike from Feather.
The better of the Campbells. Longest on tour.
Good shot, Peter Campbell there. Terrific. Go on, sit down.
That's going to go back a bit.
Oh, come on, sit down for the boy.
Going to go to the tree. Let me stop there.
That's a great shot from your dad, Stuart.
Still going.
Still going, and tell you what, that must that must have just put the pressure on you for you playing that hole now.
Yeah, thanks, Callum. Tom McMahon will be hoping for a better result on this hole than he did last year. Is it? He's going to finish it. He's going to finish the hole. This is the hole that Thomas walked off on this year after taking a big score. A massive hit to get to you now, Callum, for each player here.
Be interesting. It is a big hit from there. Oh, and
Tom's played it safe.
He's played it safe.
He's hit the tree.
That could be gone.
That's
why I just don't think that's the play at all. If that's six, I don't think that's okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's the worst play.
No, it's fine. Okay, he's okay. He's okay.
We've just seen Connor Wilson hit a good shot by down there, so.
So it's definitely possible.
Oh yeah, 100%. Island off it. That's gone. That might go through. That might go through the hole in the river. That's just going to sit there.
Wet enough, isn't it? It's still wet enough.
Yeah.
So I would say advantage Peter Campbell in this group.
Yeah, pretty. Go hard at it. That's a shot, by the way. What a shot that! Yeah, what a shot that is.
That is aggressive. I love this. It's got a chance, Stuart. It's got a chance.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness me! What an effort that is. How's that not gone in?
The better of the
right over the right edge of the hole. What a shot!
Callum. Taught him everything I know.
I think that is deserving of the first world class of the day, Stuart. It was aggressive. What a shot. Terrific. Part of the day. Brilliant. He's really put you under pressure now, Stuart, for you playing this hole, mate.
I know. Give me the fear, mate. Give me the fear. Tom McMahon, that's a good shot.
Let's get me in. Boom!
Oh, Tom McMahon. He's going to finish his round now.
Well, we had just seen the best shot of the day, and it's just been eclipsed by Tom McMahon. Took a 14 on this hole last year, and he's just made a worldy birdie.
What a shot that was.
I mean, it's hit the pin at about 100 miles an hour, but it's in. It's brilliant. Now, there's really no pressure, but if he could sink this.
That's a good shot as well. It's long.
It needs to sit. This needs to sit. Oh.
Take it pop back down that.
This could be interesting, Stuart.
I'll wait here.
I don't know if you can see that on my camera or not, Stuart, but...
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Do you know, I actually think if he gets this dead weight, his line is actually right of that tree.
Yeah, 100%. He gets the weight wrong here, it's coming back. That's
sensible. Right. It's absolutely sensible. Yeah. It was really all he could do. Just take your medicine, tap it in, move on. It's only you left, mate.
Your boy,
well done. Well, we just said walking up to this one of the hardest holes on the course, and that group has made it look like the easiest hole in Scottish foot golf.
So we've got Ali Dick, Joe McCourt coming up.
Well played. Well played. As we've got some spectators, Stuart.
Yeah.
Scotland vice captain Gavin Howe coming out.
It's a great shot from Ali Dick here.
Watching Whose tee shot is that? That's terrific.
Ali Dick.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Joe McCourt
Terrific
just
from
on the
Ali.
left side of the fairway.
That's as good as you can get, I think.
Yeah.
And who's the third player in the group? I can't quite see.
I think it's Adam Knox.
Adam Knox, it is, yeah.
Well, Joe's got a lot of work to do to get up the hill here.
What's the play then, Stuart? Does he just play this safe towards where you're standing, basically?
I think he's going to go into the bolt.
Ooh, risk. What's a big hit?
He's gone.
Yeah, that'll be okay though. I think we saw all the other balls just sit down there, and as Tom McMahon has shown, you can do anything from there if you fancy it.
What a shot that was, by the way. Hop, skipping a jump from Joe. Picks it out to
This
the
is a
right.
good shot.
Fine
This
one.
is an excellent shot from where he was. That's terrific. That looked like that was a really straightforward shot. I can tell you that was very, very tough. Small channel to find there to put that ball there. And that's
We've got
about
the
the
left
best
out for
outcome.
that.
That's the best outcome from where he was. Very good from Scotland captain.
Now he's going for this down.
He should go for it from there, I think.
Oh, he's
Ooh,
laid up.
I don't think that's where he was trying to aim. It's safe.
Through about 3 trees there. That was that shot from Ali was very close to hitting some trees there.
I think he's mishit the ball, isn't he? He's got away with it.
Thought he was going
Is this
for it.
getting up? Is this getting up? It's up, it's up, it's up, it's up. And it's another ball behind the tree.
Yeah, a few people back there I think today.
Joe McCourt for birdie. Just wants to get this close.
Good weight that.
Very good weight on this.
Coming.
He's found the hill. He's found the hill. Oh my goodness me. This is in.
Missing left, Callum.
Wow.
Great effort.
That's a fantastic shot. Really was.
Definitely another par and run hole here.
That's half a roll away. That's a terrific putt. He's played that well from the tee shot there, Stuart. He's done very, very well to get that close in three.
Very experienced player.
Yeah. World class from the reigning Highland champion. So, did Ali Dick learn from Joe's putt? Very similar. It's only about a metre closer, really.
I'm calling this, Callum. I think this is going in.
You think this is going in?
Yeah.
No.
I take it back, Callum. It's not going in.
Good effort, though.
Good effort from Alex.
Terrific effort, really. It's tough from there.
Yeah. Tee shot of David Quigley coming up the hill.
He'll tap in his par. Par is a good score, but as you've seen, Tom McMahon with his worldy birdie. The only birdie on the hole, Stuart, so far.
Yeah.
Good effort. Weight's very good. It's about all you could do from there. Very good.
David Quigley hit the tee shot of the day here, Callum.
I think that's a good score by the looks of it. Playing that one down the hill. Hit 2 trees anyway. What did you hit? It's alright. It's alright. 2 ball behind this group. So Alan Stewart, who's already had one moment of loving the camera on hole 1, goes wide. This is a good shot.
Yeah, that's safe that.
That's brilliant. Very good. That's where you need to be. Clapped by Gavin Howe, and correctly clapped because it was a lovely shot. Oh, where's that ball going?
David Quigley's quite far up the fairway. I'd imagine he's going to go for this.
Is that David Quigley's tee shot, Stuart?
It is a tee shot, yeah. Very far up. Is it getting drier? He didn't seem to hit it too. He didn't seem to hit it too hard. To be fair, it just kept rolling. Kept it right.
Left. Or right as you look at it. Yeah, I think from where he was, he didn't need to play it as safe as that, but...
No, that's what it says. I think it was quite far up. I thought it would have went a wee bit more direct at it there.
He's got a very tough shot coming up. He's in the thick rough. Coming out there downhill. So believe it or not, I'll show you where David Quigley's ball is in a minute. If this wants to turn round.
Told you to stop using that joystick.
I like the joystick. So...
Is that his ball
there's
there?
Quigley's ball there, and the line is going to be pretty. If you see this little channel here, this little mark on the ground, the second mark, I reckon he's got to play it as high as that.
I think after this, Stuart Callum will go and sit around the pond on hole 5.
But will we see some Quigley magic, or is he just going to play safe?
Safe.
Your pick to win, Stuart. Don't think that's going to have the line. This is pacey, by the way.
Oh, pacey, by the way.
Whoa.
Close as it can get without falling.
He was about
2 rolls.
2-3 ball rolls away, but it's fine. It's all that matters. It stayed up. Won't have practiced that, but Alan Stewart, we've seen him sink a brilliant shot on hole 1. That needs to come down. Needs to come down. That needs to come down. Oh wow! I'd be taking. Well, he's walking much quicker to the hole or to his ball than I would have. David Quigley smiles to kind of suggest, I might have done the same thing too. Good putt. That's 2 times you've seen somebody just rock up to that putt and just tap it in like it was nothing.
I'll just finish it.
Don't think about it. Oh, he's baby that.
Oh, it's in. Well, David Quigley.
I'm going to change the mic so you can hear me a bit better.
Okay. But I can hear you okay, it's just quite muffled. But as I see, Neil Shave and Matt Morgan...
Is that better, Callum? Can't hear you now.
It's definitely getting drier as well because Matt has gone miles up that fairway. He's gone a long, long way up that fairway, actually.
Can you hear me any better?
This is actually another one of the holes where it's definitely it's more right-footed than it is left-footed for me, Stuart. Oh. It's good. It's good. Tiger line, but it's good. Don't want to be that far left, though, as we're looking at it, I don't think. Those 2 balls of... we can see Neil Shave's ball on Stuart's camera. Matt's just further to the right of that, but... Prime A. Matt can be really aggressive from where he is. We've not seen anybody go into the really bad stuff down there on my camera. Yeah, but it's getting drier, and I actually also feel like the wind's picked up.
Yeah, it definitely has, Callum.
So far in this first hour and 15 minutes of play, we've had sunshine, we've had drizzle, we've had rain, we've had wind. What else are we going to have next? Welcome to the Highlands. Nothing says anything like that than these weather conditions.
Barry Wallace is unhappy.
It's not that bad down there.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay, we're back.
Right, so Scotland's number 2 or number 3 pairs partnership. Who plays first?
4 now, I think.
4th? Is it 4th, is it? Neil's
Probably
fired this at
so.
me.
Coming back.
Oh, no, it's not going to roll back that one, Stuart. Eek. That'll be fast, that one.
I think Matt's coming to you, Callum.
Interesting choice of shot that from Matt, because I think he could have been way more aggressive there from where he was.
Yeah, a lot of people playing it safe. I think the most aggressive line we've seen is Peter Campbell's.
Oh, what a shot that was.
What a shot that was.
So was Tom McMahon's birdie. The only birdie on the hole, Tom McMahon so far. Took a 14 on it last year.
Callum, your picture is froze.
Oh, has it?
Yeah, like stills.
It's fine on mine.
It's for the signal. Barry Wallace was very long at the back.
And I'm joined by, or well, he doesn't want to be shown on camera by the looks of it, but
No, I've got him, Callum, it's fine.
How are you getting on, Matthew?
Yeah, it's been a steady round, trying to make as little mistakes as possible, and I think if you do that, you're going to come in with a decent enough score.
Do you know what the leading score is?
No.
Would it be?
No.
Par seems to be what the best. I don't think many people were under par, if any. Don't think many players were under par at all, were they? He thought he was par.
I didn't say it. I'm going to record it, go that footage back, I've discussed my score. How good you getting on?
Okay. I kind of feel like our commentary duo is growing as we speak. It's blossoming as the day goes on.
Can we talk about the afternoon commentary duo?
If Morgan makes this putt, his score will become better.
So not only are they Scotland's number 4 pairs partnership, they're probably the number 4 commentary partnership. Oh, I like this. This line is good, by the way. Should feed down. Just going to be short of the hole, I think.
Tap in.
Good.
Yes. Callum, I might.
Sure, it's not you. Do you want me to leave?
Neil Shave. Oh, spacey.
This is fast.
Oh, hello.
Bye-bye.
No.
Oh. Right, Stuart, I'm going to leave and we'll come back in.
I'll bring Callum back in a wee second, guys. His camera was lagging a little bit. Yeah, but the sound was fine. It was your camera was just like still floating.
Do you know what it is?
So as that group moves on, I think I might walk down and see the pond on 5 for the first risk and reward hole. See if anybody's going for a little swim. Jack Grigger's group's coming up, so we might see somebody in the water. It's already been in the water this morning. We'll wait for Callum to come back. Yeah, go on in. We're just going to go and look at the leaderboard and get some scores. Weather's took a little turn.
Leader through 11. Matt Morgan, 4 under par.
Very good.
Second, or tied second, Neil Shave, Gio. And that's after Neil taking quite a big score on that other hole. Quigley, 1 under. And then a few players tied 5th on level par. Michael Airdley, Alistair Dick, and Connor Wilson. Interesting.
It's a great score from Matt Morgan. So if you can get through these 9 holes and 4 under, you're going to be doing very well by the end of the tournament, I think.
But the ever competitive over 45s leader through 9, John Jury,
Oh, God, John.
4 over. Then Donny McKenzie, 5 over. Brian McMahon, 6 over. David McDonald, senior, 7 over. Peter Campbell, Ian Knox, 9 over. Tight in the seniors.
So this can reward hole number 1. Tee off from behind those trees. And anything short is going in this pond. A lot of players are going to go down the 4th fairway, which is downhill. So Gio Stewart is up at the tee just now, and I think he's trying that route. If you do find that hole, it does come down pretty nicely. Somebody just went over the trees. If you've not got a left foot, that's definitely the play. Other players will play to the junior tee and then go left-footed. That's stuck up the hill, Callum. That's Gio's ball, I think, up there.
Absolutely perfect if you're right-footed.
Are you coming back in?
I'm going to just open it.
So it's a par 4. Very tricky par 4. You can just see Gio's group up the tee box up the back there. Dan Mains. So you see the alternative route here. Mick and Gio have went onto the 4th fairway. Dan Mains is doing what I suggested for your left foot, is to pass it to the junior tee, and it will sit in the semi-rough or first cut there. And then from there, you need to whip it round and find this hill here. If it goes left and just filters down this way, anything short will go into the pond on the right. All right. We'll bring Callum back in. I'm going to walk up to the 4th fairway and see where Mick and Gio's ball is. They went high over these trees here.
If you've not got a left foot, Stuart, it's for me. That's 100% the correct play. Is actually to come back on that adjacent fairway, because the ball then does travel once you get down here and down that slope. It's a pretty vicious turn back across here. So it's as ridiculous as it sounds, playing over the trees being safe. If you've not got a left foot, it is the safe play, but it's also probably the play where you're going to get the lowest amount of shots as well.
We're going to see Dan Mains with his left foot. He has to try and hug this tree line here. He's whipped it round, but it's going left.
This is a good shot.
Missed the water.
This is a very good shot. He'll be happy with that. If you hit that 4 times over your 4 holes, you'll be happy. As we see, a pretty big construction site in the background. Got a distillery being built right next to the course at the moment. It's a good shot. Good look at birdie. As we see on hole 4, Liam Kerr's tee shot nearly went in the water.
Yeah, I'm looking at that now, Callum. I got confused there with whose ball was whose.
He's obviously really sliced that, Stuart, to have ended up there.
Did they hit a tree, maybe? No?
I don't know what he's done. But I tell you what, he's got a blinking difficult shot from there.
Yeah. Brian McMahon's in the rough.
Not got up either.
Rolling back.
The wind, the wind's not strong enough to be affecting that hole, surely. It's
Up at the top of this hill, Callum, it is blowing a little bit, but not that bad, I don't think. Liam has to get the ball to me.
I needs to get it further up than that. I think it'll run down in there. That's good. Oh no, he needs that to stop. It's actually hit that too good. It's actually hit that too good.
Yeah, he's over hit the rough. Not got to run up either if it keeps going under that tree. So this is the trouble with this little channel where the players going down the right side of the fifth fairway into the fourth. There'll be a lot of marking requests to let them play through and stuff. Scottish Open winner Mick Eardley's walking past us. Well, I just announced she's a Scottish Open winner. And Tails winner. Oh. Good shot from Brian McMahon there.
Brian McMahon in the distance. Very good, that.
Oh, there's your first strike. That's 1 minute 27, 1 hour 27 minutes in. I'll be reporting that time.
Oh, how I'm going to regret that, Stuart. I'm already regretting it.
They're actually doing the commentary later on us, so.
Yeah, and I would like to apologise to all the viewers in advance. I mean, you're going to go from, the Premier League of commentary duos to effectively, I don't know, amateur level / conference football, basically.
Great shot from Gio.
No, in all seriousness, you've got a bit of entertainment coming up in the next half of the first round. You'll have an interesting commentary duo, the former number one pairs partnership in the country, Matt Morgan and El Presidente himself, Neil Shave. So that'll be worth listening to, and I'm sure Neil will certainly be telling you a lot about some upcoming events and things we've got going on as part of the association as well. So I'm sure that'll be something to look forward to. Yeah, definitely something to look forward to is what I would say. So make sure you stay tuned for the next part of round one. But Stuart and I have still got a bit to go.
Great effort from Dan Mains. Oh, it's not finished.
Gonna get in. Oh. Birdie time for
That's
Dan
the line
Mains.
missed right. I'd like to point out that he took the sensible route to the hole. Left foot.
And then just to clarify from what Stuart said, that is not the sensible route for the hole if you've got no left foot. If you've got a left foot, it is. If you've not, what these two lads here have done is ideal. Well played, Dan Mains. Oh, it's got pace. I think it's got pace. Just shallow line, that. Take his par. It's for me that you've just seen Dan take a terrific birdie, but it's without a doubt a par hole, Stuart.
Yeah, it's a tricky hole.
Take your par or take your birdie and sprint. What a birdie that was. Very tough. Gio protects his 2 under score.
Oh, that's a miss hit.
That's fine, but so was Neil's 2 under, man. He took like an 8 or a 9 on one of those.
Oh, thanks very much, Leslie. Stay tuned to listen to your son rambling on later.
Leslie, I hope you're doing well, though. We are missing you badly on the foot golf course, to be honest. It's my foot golf mum, as I used to call her.
Speedy recovery, Leslie.
Ooh.
Oh, he'll be raging with that.
I'm not playing round 2.
So Callum, Jack Grigger almost went out of bounds on 4. Hit the wall, and if you turn to your left, you'll see his ball coming back down towards you.
That'll be Jack.
further back than it was a minute ago. Stick this in the rough. It's a good strike.
But look,
Not enough. though.
left.
So you can see the gradient on the hole 5 here. That's why Callum says that the play is to go right over those trees and onto the 4th fairway, because anything short is destined for a nice bath.
I actually think it's a really interesting hole because it's depending on what your strengths are, you can play this hole so different. Like for somebody like Stuart Campbell, that's got 2 very strong feet, his play without a doubt is just to lay up into the rough at the top of the slope and then use that left foot that he's got to then curve that down, and he can be quite aggressive with the second shot. If you've not got a left foot, taking that play is just too risky. For me, it's too risky anyway. For me, off that tee, I'm putting the ball on a tee and leathering it as hard as I can over those trees and just get it as far down the adjacent fairway as you can. And then, you know, you are relying on a little bit of luck and being away from those, trying to get away from those trees. But even if you're in the trees, it's all downhill. So, you know, even if you're hitting a tree off the tee, you're not being punished that much in comparison to being punished getting
The most interesting sentence of that speech, Callum, is you saying, put it on a tee and smash it, because you don't like tees.
I didn't until yesterday. I'm a bit of I'm a believer that this is an opinion more than anything else, but I just think tees shouldn't be allowed in foot golf. I just feel it gives an advantage to players that can't get height on the ball effectively, and I think football at the end of the day is a technical sport, and I think that if you have that technique and that ability to get the height on the ball when you can without putting it on a tee, then you should have that advantage. But listen, it's in the rules. We all know what the rules are. We all play to the rules. And despite me then saying that I'm going to play it on a tee, so that sounds a little bit double standards for me, to be honest.
Just slightly. What a shot that is from Liam Kerr.
That's very good from Liam Kerr.
Again, another lefty combo.
He's got a good look at his birdie, by the way. Downhill. That's pretty nice from there.
Oh, brilliant man, hit a tree. That might actually go down the hill still.
Yeah, then this is what I was trying to say. That sat on the top of the hill, by the way.
Yeah, he didn't hit it properly.
But this is what I'm trying to say. He's played 2 shots, and realistically, yes, his next shot's not that easy, but he's still got a chance of making par from there. Whereas if he'd gone down the other side, I think he's got no chance with his right foot.
Tiger line from Sam.
So this is interesting because Sam's gone right, hasn't he? Down this.
No, he played from the junior tee, so just teed off one from with his right foot, but just shows you can get there.
You can, and that's brilliant. That is a terrific shot. That is very, very good.
Where are you playing?
Let's just have a look at this. Liam's hit a terrific shot. We've just seen Dan Mains take birdie from there. These are good shots, these two. But here comes the boom, Stuart.
Yeah, he teed off with the outside of his right foot toward the junior tee, which was a fantastic shot, and then hooked his left. He didn't catch it at all.
Surprised that all the people didn't try and smash it over those trees.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm surprised that normally if there's a tree in front of Brian, he'd try and take the tree out of the equation.
This needs to sit down, Stuart.
That's decent. We're going to turn right now.
Very good, this. Go on, get down that hill. That's a brilliant shot. Fantastic from Brian McMahon. You'll need both of them, I think. Good catch.
Callum, I'm a little bit disappointed.
What's that?
I've not seen anybody in the water yet.
Well, just look behind you.
Oh, wait, Jack's coming. Oh, it actually is. That's Razvan's ball. So this is the trouble here.
For his birdie. Oh, it's a bit of a mystery. That's interesting. I did not think that turned that way. That is funky, isn't it? Didn't think that turned right to left that fast.
Jack Griggers went right through the trees, Callum, on the fifth. Can't see his ball.
Sorry, Liam. You don't need to anymore. You don't actually have to anymore. Doesn't matter who replaces the ball anymore. No. I mean, you're just about gone to do it now, so.
Terrible catch, Callum. Terrible catch, that.
What a par from Brian McMahon. Superb.
Jack Grigger coming down the hill, Callum.
Guys, watch out, ball coming.
It's not going to make it out.
No, I'm surprised he didn't just whack it.
What is it called?
Junior teams. So actually, interesting. Lizzie only one of two ladies playing today, but when I checked, Lizzie was 6 shots behind Cheryl. Cheryl's first event was only 3 over through 8 or 9 holes. That's very good going, Sam. Absolutely right, it's good going.
Callum,
Razvan. This is good. Just dying a pace. Good shot from Razvan.
Good shot. Considering where he was there, that's a great shot.
We've just seen Brian McMahon. He's a wee bit closer than that, but he sank his putt from a very similar line. But what's our Jack going to do here?
Thought he would have been in the water. I was betting on anybody.
So I shouldn't laugh, but it's fairly true.
He's been in the water already today.
Has he?
He was in the water on his first hole.
Oh yeah, so he was. Ooh, that seems a pretty generous 2 meters. Fast.
It's sinkable from there.
Yeah, definitely sinkable from there. Right, Jack Grigger.
Yep. Good weight, that.
This is a great putt.
Very good to hear. Oh, it's missed right.
That could be in. That could be in. That could be in. That could be in. What a shot from Jack Grigger. Claps himself. Love it. Good putt. And he's trying his hardest not to smile. He knows it's on camera. We all know he's going to watch it 10 times when he gets home. Brilliant. Well done. Well, you made it at the right time. Razvan. Turn ball. Turn. Ooh. Just started to pick up some pretty big pace. It was a tough putt from there. Good effort. Yes.
You asked them what hole they started on. I think we're nearly done.
What hole did you start on? They started on the second.
Right, okay.
Half. Got 4 or 5 holes to go yet.
Okay.
Great putt. Great putt from there. Out the rough. Razvan taps in his par. Happy days. Par birdie bogey. No par birdie par. Well, very good. Very, very good. Who's coming down else, Stuart?
John Jury, David Senior, McDonald Senior, and Ryan Boyce, I think is that his name? Liam Boyce?
That's a singer, isn't it?
Boyce Jr. We get David Senior on the right side, the left side of the fairway for him, in the trees. John Jury's heading that direction, so I'm assuming his ball's in there as well. So basically, they went to lay up, missed the plateau, and filtered down. But to be fair, get the weight right. It's not the worst. You still get to the pin from there.
That's an interesting play of the junior tee.
Yeah.
This is a good shot, this.
You want to stick?
Yeah, good shot. Oh, David McDonald is going back to the tee.
No, he took a drop.
No,
He's marked.
He's marked his
ball. Oh, this could be decent.
It's a good shot from John. I think that though, for me, that's a terrific shot. But that goes to show you, Stuart, how good Razvan's shot was out of there.
Yeah. Last
good
year, if you ended up in there, it rolled pretty deep into that stuff, but it seems to be holding up just at the edge now.
I seem to actually recall an incident where Martin Little managed to hit another plate out there.
What shot this is?
Well, playing with a broken toe might be the way forward, Stuart, if he plays shots like that.
I'm going to go and kick a stump.
Fantastic from there. Absolutely brilliant. It's a smelly putt, but that's fantastic. What a shot that is. What was that?
That was 4 fantastics in 30 seconds. So.
Yeah. It's called the Fantastic Four, isn't it? Or maybe the Fantastic Five, actually. Don't know. It's my new word. You've got world classes have become outdated, Stuart. That's the thing.
Yeah. Nobody else really says that apart from you, though.
You can say it if you want.
I need to see you playing first.
There'll not be many world classes or fantastics. Don't know. I'm gonna self-proclaim myself a man returned to form last weekend.
I'll give you that. Very confident and powerful performance to get your Scotland spot.
John Jury. This is good, Stuart. This is good. It's
chasing
good.
it.
Oh, go on, in you go. Birdie for John Jury. Just like last weekend, he loves the camera.
The crowd go wild there.
The crowd did go wild there in the distance. Does it turn back? Oh, wow. Wow. There was a lot of that ball in that cup. Very unlucky. He played that hole perfectly from the junior tee. Now this for a magnificent birdie, because the second shot is
really Cheryl.
Could be in the water, Stuart.
Nope.
Go on, ball. Oh, his has done the same, Stuart. Wow. So it just goes to show you cannot miss that side.
A little bit of a ball there, isn't it?
What a birdie from John Jury. And Team Jury is delighted.
So we've got Cheryl here who's leading the girls. What a shot this is, by the way.
6 shots, actually.
This is David McDonald who laid up Callum and went left-footed. And as you can see,
this is going towards the hole,
this has
Stuart.
got a chance. If that misses right, this has got a chance. Oh,
what a shot from the big man.
Don't tell me left and left is not the play.
Well, it's not the play if you can't kick it with your left foot, Stuart.
That shot has got David McDonald running, by the way.
On camera.
What a shot, David.
If I had a spare hand, I would clap properly there because that was fantastic. It's another fantastic. I've said fantastic 7 times in the last 3 minutes. What a shot that was.
Cheryl showing the boys how it's done. Oh.
This is a good shot as well. This. Very good. Playing with that Derbyshire ball, I think there is.
2 layups.
Lovely.
Oh,
I wanted to go in. You didn't want to sit.
yeah.
Right, so Cheryl.
This is
For
our eagle. Yeah.
Go on. Oh, toe putt. He's been getting lessons. This needs to sit.
It's got a chance.
This has got a chance, Stuart. Oh my god.
My
what
God!
A shot!
She's
Eagle
chasing
on
it.
camera. And I
She's
tell you what, she's
chasing it.
doing well, because if I'd done that, I wouldn't have been running to pick it out. I'd have milked the moment. What a shot that is. So absolutely brilliant. It looked pacey, but what a putt that is.
It can be pacey if it hits the pin, Cal.
This is good effort as well. Ooh. Do you know, it's amazing that it seems to turn like both ways either side of the hole.
I know. It makes your birdie look terrible, Dave.
But Cheryl has just got a world class. She's got the full catchphrase for that shot. What a shot. What a group. Eagle, birdie, par on one of the most challenging holes you'll play. Wowzers.
Oh, we've got a yes from Leslie Morgan after that eagle.
Yes, indeed. There won't be many eagles on that. I mean, I'm going to be taking an 8, so.
That's a decent score, Cal.
Thanks.
Dave McDonald safe up the middle. It's a great shot. Definitely getting fast up that hill, Cal.
I tell you what, Stuart, what an eagle that is. That is ridiculous. From up there.
I'm not jealous.
I'm very jealous. You just have a look at that. I mean, that was fast, that putt as well.
Paul Millen agrees with you, Cal.
I think Scottish foot golf has just found a new ladies' challenger, Stuart.
Yep. A great strike as well. She's in the bowl. We'll give this a little follow.
But I hope Carolyn and Claire are watching this more, and Laura. Women's game is getting stronger by the minute up here.
Yeah. We've got Anna, we've got Sheila, we've got Lindsay as well now playing a tour.
Yeah, May as well.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Great tee shot from David as well. The balls are getting further up this hill, so we'll start to see people getting into that ball from the tee, I think, soon.
Oh, wow, that's aggressive up there.
Yeah, I think I hit a tree.
Let me tell you, folks, that is definitely not the play. You might not have seen that on camera, but blimey, he's just kicked his ball to Inverness.
Oh, he missed it. He's coming back. I might come back down. Oof.
I can't believe that's where his ball sat.
I think it hit something. Definitely, because it's too fast to stop.
He absolutely leathered that. Oh, what putt from David McDonald. The McDonald family are on fire, Stuart.
Yeah. They've been playing for a while.
The big man you can see in the distance. I'm using his old Jabalani. That's the reason I've returned to a wee bit of form, Stuart.
Return?
I'll take that sounded like a compliment. Or was that?
Definitely a hint of sarcasm in there. Right, Dave McDonald is quite far up here. I think he can afford to attack this. Oh!
Ooh.
Commentator's curse, Callum.
Well, he did attack it. Sit, ball. Sit.
That's a shame after such a good tee shot.
A fantastic tee shot, it really was. Albeit,
I think he can still get to me.
Yeah, so do I. I mean, actually, this is the angle now. I mean, this is a better angle than what he had. Just takes his time.
Just to stay away from the steep side. Oh, put it on. That's potentially going to be a couple of drop shots here if it gets through that space.
Sat down. It's sat down.
How's your luck?
Could still par it from there. Seen Tom McMahon sink that.
Cheryl's up the hill. Sensible.
Oh goodness, Stuart.
I know. Showing them all up. And I'd bank on him making that putt.
Ian Knox. This is not too bad from here.
To me. He's under it.
To you. Oh.
There's that catchphrase we've been looking for.
To me, to you, that's not a catchphrase we want. Oh, I'll grow a moustache and then we'll come back next week.
At least we're having a chuckle, mate.
Oh, wow.
Apologies.
I'm going to have to mute.
Tom's alright, folks. He's just over there. A couple of tears. Right. Let's see what Cheryl can do here. Unbelievable eagle on hole 5.
Can we have an unbelievable birdie on hole 6?
She's not hit it.
I don't think
It's
that's
still going to roll out. Still going to roll out. You can see that it's literally all downhill to the hole, so she's not going to be far away.
Needed to start that a good 2-3 yards further right, I think.
Yeah.
We'll need to mark that. Ian Knox played this hole nice and sensible.
Callum. Leslie gave us some ideas about what to do if a foot golf career goes down the pan.
Oh, aggressive. I like this. I like the line. I love the line. It's just going to go to the back of the hole, I think, this one, Stuart. It's going to come back down off that, but it's going to sit at the back of the hole.
Yep.
It's in. Shot! Fantastic. Number 10. It must be now, Stuart. Brilliant.
Yeah, it's a great shot, that.
What a group this is. This is where all the entertainment's been.
I think we'll just follow this group. They seem to be doing all right.
Yeah. David McDonald's going to make par from here as well.
Very, very high green to get to from that angle. Oh, he's chipped it.
he's
Oh,
chipped
my
it.
God. I thought it was going.
I'll tell you what, that was a pin seeker. Nearly found it. He's not going to like his next shot, but he nearly found it.
It was almost a slam dunk then.
It was almost a slam dunk there. But this for par. If it sinks this, it just solidifies that eagle. Starts it towards all this is in. I mean, that was just never missing. It was so good. Wow. So, I mean, I'm not going to lie. Her putting's way better than mine. Way better. That's amazing.
Way better. Tricky for David.
David, part of a tree.
Gone.
Oh,
That's
that's going to take it. That's an unplayable. Yeah, knows the rules. Taking an unplayable. So Leslie Morgan thinks that we should be starting a comedy show, which is interesting.
David's put his marker down for an unplayable here.
Yeah.
So tricky. Don't want to be up there.
I mean, we're just going to have a look at it. I mean, it basically, I mean, he was part of the tree hitting the shot, Stuart.
Yeah.
If we just have a look at how tough this is, and don't forget, remember, David McDonald's right-footed as well, so he's effectively going to be standing on the other side of that. That's his marker there. That's what he's got to play with. And you would not believe how far right that needs to start.
And pace as well. If you even attack it slightly,
The problem he's got is the ball, when he puts the ball down, the ball's beneath, because it's around the tree, it's actually beneath the rough. So the ball's kicking up as he kicks it. So it's a tough shot.
That's better.
Played it sensibly. He's played that sensibly. Didn't take any risk.
He probably knows that's what he should have done the first time as well, which is going to leave him a bit frustrated.
Taps it in. But he's done the sensible thing there. Use the unplayable rule. Just take your medicine. That's all you can do, really.
Callum, I've got another one.
Chuckle Brothers. Well, somebody missed that pun a minute ago.
Right,
I mean,
Callum, we are 5 to 11, buddy. I think we'll be wrapping it up in the next 5 minutes to get ready.
Yeah, we will do. So I think, where will we go? I don't think there's much point in us walking the furthest part away on the course. So
back to 9, maybe.
Yeah, I think we'll make our way back to 9. But for those that are still watching, when we last looked at our scoreboard, Matt Morgan was leading by 2 shots. Obviously, half the field still to go out. But let us know, who do you think is going to win this weekend? I personally think the likes of myself and Stuart that are going out later, now that the course has started to dry out and get a little bit quicker, I think we should be fancying ourselves to be pretty high up the leaderboard, because I think the conditions have got easier. Albeit I say that, watch me hit 10 over now that I've said that. But I do think we've probably had a little bit of an advantage, Stuart. Am I being a bit strong, or do you think I might be right?
I mean, the conditions could change pretty quickly. We are in the Highlands, so it's a bit unpredictable. We've seen literally 4 seasons in the last little bit. So if it stays like this, it's probably the best we're going to get it all day, I think.
Yeah, I tend to agree with that. But what a course we've got, eh? What a course we've got. I mean, it is a journey up here. But for me, for a 9-hole foot golf course, now, even the social course is a little bit different to this. But it's as good as anything you'll play. It's such good fun. It's really challenging, but I remember actually not playing particularly well here last year, but came off and actually felt it was the most enjoyable weekend of foot golf we had last season, just because the course is completely different to anything else you'll play.
Yeah, it's a very fun course. We're pretty close to Scotland, some of the courses we're getting at the moment. It's obviously coming off the back of the Scottish Open, where the course was so dry and it was very warm. The conditions up here are completely different, so the players might struggle to find the balance between these two courses. Like the pace of putt at Greenock.
Oh, Razvan!
Well, putt that is. The pace of the putts at Greenock was like you couldn't attack anything. As we're here, you could probably go a wee bit harder at it, but if you've been playing for the last week at that course, the putts might be a wee bit off. So,
100%. I mean, just for those, I mean, there was so many players that made it, and probably most people watching played at Greenock, but for those that didn't, I cannot describe to you how fast that was. The only thing that I've ever played that felt as quick as that was that. If you remember the first we played a Scotland-England game years ago now, maybe 3-4 years ago at Mucker. The first time we played there, and the course that weekend was crazy fast, but I think Greenock at the weekend was even faster than that.
Yeah, the course at Greenock is challenging at the best of times, but I know a lot of players did struggle at it, but what a course it actually is for foot golf is brilliant.
Yeah, it's good. It's very, very good.
Liam here on 9, just under hitting his. Well, that's alright, that was a little bit softer.
Quite a lot of players appeared. Obviously, people warming up for their first round now, but it's good to see it busy.
Callum, there's players having a warm up here while we're working.
Well, that's an advantage, surely. A DQ for me for all of those players, Stuart.
That does not mean we're going to do well. We've got Wayne Goody here having a little warm up. He's actually stayed up in Scotland all week after the Scottish Open and went on a little tour of Scotland. Good to see one of the English boys here with us.
Sam.
There we go, Dick.
Has that got
Good
the legs?
Yeah,
That's very good. That's very, very good. Very quick once it gets up there, Stuart.
Yeah, great job. Charlie Tillman is a local player for these areas, but can't make it today. Hopefully we'll see him back on the tour after his debut tournament at Greenup. Brian's under hit that.
Just tell him, Stuart. I think it's not that bad. I mean, if you're going to be short, this is the side you want to be short rather than the right-hand side. Go on, turn. What a putt from Brian McMahon.
Excellent putt that. Right.
Peasy. Very good shot. Assuming this is for Liam's par.
Putt.
Very good. Easy peasy. Group's played that hole very well.
Oh, yeah. Callum, I think we will call it a day as we see Jack Grigor running towards the water for his ball. We will be back this afternoon with a cameo series from Matt Morgan and Neil Shields in the commentary.
Cameo is really not the word I would use to describe it, but
they'll be back on from about 11:30ish, so stay tuned for your notifications coming through. We are live, and enjoy the rest of your day, guys.
see you soon.